Joseph is still absent from class. Paramount finally stands for something, and Pete brings some rapid-fire news.
Oh, it's time for class.
Class is in session!
Roll call! Bueller.
I'm gonna be late for class.
Bueller.
Am I hallucinating here? Just what in the hell do you think you're doing?
Late for jokes.
You are mine now. You belong to me.
Did you study for the test?
No more complaining. No more Mr. Kimble to go to the bathroom. Nothing. There is no bathroom.
Hello, classmates, and welcome to another episode of A Middle Class Film Class. I'm your host for today, Pete.
I'm Tyler.
And no Joseph over there. He's skipping class yet again.
Yeah.
But we have a great show for you today regardless. Welcome to everyone on YouTube Live and otherwise. And of course, all the OG audio-only listeners that haven't made it over quite yet from Podcast Land.
Shame on you.
Yes. Shame the devil.
No, I'm just kidding. But,
What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm tired.
Yeah?
Yeah, this week kicked my ass.
Yeah? Well, how's that? A lot of heavy packages?
No, it's just
Just in general, mental?
It's the curse of a holiday week. So you get a 4-day week.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's fine. And then once you get the next week with the 5 days, that's what it really kills me. I felt like I worked 2 weeks in 5 days.
What's that quote? Don't give me that hope.
Yeah.
Don't give me that hope. Don't let me feel like 4-day work week is a possible thing.
Yeah. I mean, also on Wednesday, I had an incredibly long walk.
Yeah.
So that took the piss out of me.
Long walk? Why?
So on Wednesday, I only worked half a day.
Uh-huh.
And freaking Spotify took money out of my bank account, overdrawing my bank account.
Oh,
so
no shit.
No money to get home, and I had to walk home.
Oh, no.
3.5 hour walk.
Oh, my God. What time was this?
11:45.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Next time that happens, shoot me a text message. Sometimes I'm on the road. I can pick you up.
Oh, man.
Because I'm on the road for work. I mean, some days I can't, some days I can.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Yeah,
but,
keep me in mind.
Yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm glad it's a weekend. I'm glad to be back on the show. Thank you for having me again.
Oh, yeah, of course. Welcome back. Yeah, you're looking trim, looking good.
Yeah.
You got the old Steelers hat on. How'd they do this week?
1-0.
1-0.
Yeah,
100% success rate.
Play the Seahawks.
The undefeated Steelers. That sounds good.
Yeah, play the Seahawks. It's a great way to start the season of pro football. And now we play the Seahawks on Sunday, and hopefully
you're
we
preparing for a loss.
I hope not. I hope not. I need to cap this week off with a Steelers win. So
what's Daryl and Jamie's team?
Raiders.
Okay, I thought so, but I didn't want to assume too much because that could be fighting words.
Dirty Raiders.
Yeah. I was born a Raiders fan.
Yeah.
I was raised into the black hole.
Yeah.
And it's a hard life to live being a Raiders fan. But luckily I don't follow sports anymore. So
yeah. I mean, I'm a casual fan. Like, despite me wearing Steelers paraphernalia, I don't follow like the stats or anything like that. I don't even know all the players' names.
Angie's in the chat talking terribly about your team.
What?
She calls them the Stinklers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
Between
Stinklers.
the bad movie reviews and now trashing your team,
That's
I
okay.
don't know, Angela. Stock is falling. Your stock is falling.
Hey.
Do you notice I'm decked out in my Ernest P. Worrell gear today? Check it out. I got my coffee mug of the patron saint Ernest P. Worrell, aka Jim Varney. I got this sweet new shirt inspired by our Deathgasm episode.
Do you think he would be in an A24 movie at this point if he was still alive?
It says, you know what I mean, Vern? For all you kids, go look up those commercials.
Yeah. He should
A24?
Yeah, like a neon picture.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because yes, he should be in everything. But the other thing too is like the character of Ernest P. Worrell seems ageless. He seems like a god of sorts.
He's like the Tom Bombadil of our world.
Because I never saw
He was there when the first raindrop fell.
I never saw late stage Jim Varney play the character. So as he got older and sick and whatnot, you never saw like a gray-haired, frail, old Ernest P. Worrell. He was always very equipped, you know?
Well, it's like Neil Young said, it's better to burn out than fade away.
Is that what he says? Mm-hmm. Burn out than fade away?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know Neil Young. I know the name, but I couldn't tell you name of his
Better
songs.
to burn out than fade away. That's a famous quote.
Whatever. What's up, Bruce? Okay, cool. So I think that's enough of that. Let's get into some Gab and Chatter.
Yeah.
Enough Neil Young talk.
Find some carrot in you, lad. Now's the time for Gab and Chatter.
Gab and Chatter, movie news of the week. Tyler, what do you got?
Well, a stunning development in Hollywood. The Paramount Studios, they said that they are boycotting the Israeli Film Institution. Even going as far as to condemn it.
Now, we were talking about in Deathgasm how it was a New Zealand film board sponsored a movie.
Yeah.
And a lot of countries have their own like film board. They'll pay artists to make movies and whatnot for the betterment of the economy or propagation of their culture or whatever. So Israel's got their own, huh?
Yeah, apparently so.
How much of it's propaganda, you think?
I would say probably a lot. There's probably a lot of Israeli propaganda.
Right.
This happened just yesterday on 9/12.
Oh, cool.
It was so.
Never forget.
I think. Well, no, I think they waited till 9/11 passed so they can make the announcement. This is coming from ScreenDaily.com. Paramount Pictures issued a statement condemning a pledge by thousands, including leading industry figures, to boycott Israeli film institutions. The statement says, "At Paramount, we believe in the power of storytelling to connect and inspire people, promote mutual understanding, and preserve the moments, ideas, and events that shape the world we share. This is our creative mission. We do not agree with recent efforts to boycott Israeli filmmakers. Silencing individual creative artists based on their nationality does not promote better understanding or advance the cause of peace. The global entertainment industry should be encouraging artists to tell their stories and share their ideas with audiences throughout the world. We need more engagement and communication, not less." I think that's a pretty bold statement on Paramount's behalf. I agree with all of it. But Paramount sucks.
Yet they haven't condemned Chinese propaganda yet. Dear leader, your glorious movies are still allowed on our Paramount streaming services, like Neja and Neja 2 and the rest.
I mean, as detestable as Paramount is, that is a very good statement on their behalf.
I agree with exactly what the statement says.
Yeah.
I am wary of any large corporation making like a moral stance on almost anything, because almost always the motive behind it is a monetary one.
Right.
Which is fine, because I mean, as long as we're still living in a capitalist culture, money speaks, or as my grandpa used to say, money talks, bullshit walks.
Yeah.
So
I think it's not a disingenuous statement that they issued, but it's like their business practices are kind of shitty. So like, on one hand, I'm glad that they are supporting the artist rather than the Israeli Film Institution, silencing creatives and whatnot.
Well, it's similar to boycotting a movie, but like not watching a movie or boycotting a movie specifically because like one person involved, like a main actor or something, is
or like a director.
A director is
like Woody Allen movies,
accused of whatever impropriety it may be. At some point, you do have to draw a line and basically vote with your dollar.
Yeah.
But there's 1,000 people potentially that participated in making that movie, or even a couple hundred people who participated in that.
Right.
So if you look, how deep do you want to go down that rabbit hole?
Yeah, I mean, we had a similar discussion about like boycotting certain movies or directors and actors a while ago, and I think that it's nice to see a corporate giant taking a stance, because they usually have the bigger bat and can force a change.
What's Taylor Swift had to say about this? That's what I want to know.
Well, let's see. I mean, we're all waiting on a bated breath.
Bated breath.
I'm joking.
She's getting married too. That's crazy.
Oh, fuck.
I was really sad.
Are you sad she's off the market? That's like
I thought I had a chance.
It's like when I found out Isla Fisher was divorcing Sacha Baron Cohen. I'm like, oh boy, here's my chance. That's interesting.
When I first saw the headline, I thought it was because they don't support the conflict going over there between Israel and Hamas. But genocide.
Well,
yeah, I mean, but it's a conflict though.
Sure.
Yeah, there's genocide involved, but again, it's a conflict too.
It's like calling cancer an illness.
Why does it need to be nitpicked?
I'm just saying.
So I thought it was in response to those tragic events that are happening over there. But no, it's just because the Israeli Film Institution is silencing creatives. And
so this is not about...
It's not about
the conflict.
Yeah, it's not about the conflict.
That you minimalized by calling it conflict.
I didn't minimize
I'm just kidding.
it.
So it's not about the conflict, it's about censorship.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's less cool. Still cool, but less cool.
Well, I mean, I think it's a significant coming from a faceless corporate entity, especially as one as slimy as Paramount. I mean, it's good to see. It's good to finally see like a small victory for creatives when the world really goes against creatives, yet we consume their product as well. I mean, it just So good on you, Paramount. Still not a winner in my book, but it's nice to see the winds change direction a little bit.
Yeah, it's cool.
A little slight breeze.
Dig that. Anything else?
I think I had something else as well.
If you don't, it's okay because I got a few topics so I can cover.
Well, actually, you say about how money, money speaks and stuff like that, and how. Well, I was just reading. This morning I was looking to see if I could watch the new Danzig movie online.
New Danzig movie? I didn't get to watch the last Danzig movie. Yeah,
the Death Rider House in the House. Death Rider in the House of Vampires.
Yeah.
You can't watch it anywhere. It's
I know.
so bad.
Death Rider is the name of a character.
Yeah, Death Rider
and the House of Vampires.
Yeah, and you can't
watch
that. But because it's so shitty, now us
That's
Danzig,
bullshit.
Now us
we
Danzig,
need shitty art too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's all I got though.
That's all I got. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm just going to go through a couple of stories because there were some interesting headlines that I think are, for the most part, worth sharing, but not spending a whole ton of time on. So first off, you knew that Fran Drescher was the head of SAG-AFTRA for a long time?
No,
she was she was the president of SAG-AFTRA. Specifically during, it was discovered to me or revealed to me when we had the writer strikes, because there was a lot of talk, and she was basically giving the stance of the writers and giving a stance of SAG-AFTRA and solidarity with the writers, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. So there was a vote just recently, and our old friend Samwise Gamgee, Sean Astin, is now the leader of SAG-AFTRA, the president.
So what does he do? Like, what does the president do?
What does the president do in the United States? Who the fuck knows?
Himself? He gets that pass?
Yeah, stirs up rivalries between the two sides. I don't know. I have no idea what they do. Maybe and I don't think it's necessarily like a symbolic thing.
I was gonna say it sounds symbolic. Like they just decree that you're the president, and I should hit up Elijah and ask him what the day to day is for Sean Astin.
Why did you just ask if you can hit up Elijah? Why don't you hit up Astin yourself?
I don't have his number.
Oh, okay. Only Mr. Woods. So he was quoted as saying, "I feel proud and I feel determined. People keep saying to me, I hope you have a time to celebrate. And celebrating feels like a foreign thought. This doesn't feel like a moment for celebration. It feels like a moment to say thank you. Time to get to work."
Oh, I thought you would say it sounds like a moment for violence or something. He's going in there chopping heads.
Oh, yes. So other notable roles he's had: Rudy, the kid from The Goonies.
Yeah.
50 First Dates, I think, right?
I don't remember.
He's the guy with the mesh shirt. I think it's 50 First Dates. Yeah. So that's exciting. Good on you, Sean Astin.
Yeah.
Also, just more speaking about that boycott of basically the Israeli Film Institute. So most of the people who have their name, because there was about 3,900 industry people who had their name on this list, most of them are putting it on, basically saying that Israel's complicit in war crimes. So Paramount's taking a slightly different stance because they're a corporation or whatever. But people that are on that list also, I'll name a few: Yorgos Lanthimos, Ava DuVernay, Adam McKay, Boots Riley, Emma Seligman, Joshua Oppenheimer, grandson of J. Robert Oppenheimer.
No shit, really?
No, not really. I don't know. Mike Lee, and then actors Emma Stone, Olivia Colman, Ayo Edebiri, Lily Gladstone, Mark Ruffalo, Hannah Einbinder, Peter Sarsgaard, Amy Lou Wood, Papa Asidu, Gael Garcia Bernal, Riz Ahmed, Melissa Barrera, Cynthia Nixon, Tilda Swinton, Javier Bardem, Joe Alwyn, and Josh O'Connor.
So basically all of Hollywood.
Yeah. Almost, yeah.
Except for Chris Pratt.
Joaquin Phoenix, Nicola Coughlan, Andrew Garfield, Harris Dickinson, Bowen Yang, Rooney Mara, Guy Pearce, Jonathan Glazer, Eben Moss Baccarin,
Did
Backrack.
they all give individual statements on this, or
No, they just
is it just
signed.
like a goddamn birthday card being passed around the office? Here, sign this. It's Joe's birthday.
Probably closer to that. Sign this. We're condemning Israel's genocide. Or Israel's genocide on Palestine.
Yeah, it's like I bet you they didn't even know they were agreeing to it.
No, probably not.
It's probably like their PAs. I mean, like, oh yeah, this will be good press.
Yeah. And there's many more on here.
Yeah.
Elliot Page, Eric Andre. Eric Andre. Fisher Stevens.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's interesting as well.
Yeah.
Next story. The Super Mario Brothers movie, the animated one from Illumination, at the time was the highest animated movie of all time. Highest grossing animated movie of all time.
That's insane. In the world?
Yes, grossing
Jeez.
movies of all time. Let's see what it is now. I think Neja 2 surpassed that. But let's see here. Where's the list? Avatar. Oh, it was the highest grossing animated movie of all time. Sorry, not all movies. Avatar, the first one, is still the highest, and then Avengers Endgame, and then Avatar: Way of the Water, Titanic. Damn, Jim Cameron's got 3 out of the top 4.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Neja 2 is now the highest animated one. And Inside Out 2 beat the Super Mario Brothers movie. And Super Mario movie brought in $1.36 billion with a B. And the sequel title has been released, and it's Super Mario Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Fun.
You ever played Super Mario Galaxy?
No.
It's pretty fun.
No.
Yeah, it's like basically the worlds that you're on are very orb-like, and you can kind of run around the entire globe.
I've seen gameplay of it. It looks fun.
Yeah, it's a fun game. So, anyways, for people who are into Super Mario or kids animated movies or Illumination movies or whatever, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. Does it have a release date?
No, not yet. And then also new horror movie called Good Boy. We talked about that, I think, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a horror movie based from the perspective of a dog, where his owner or family or whatever moves into a house, and the house is haunted, and he's essentially trying to keep the ghosts at bay.
Yeah.
So originally it was a very short indie movie. I think it's like 72 minutes, and there's no talks about it extending its runtime. But it was, I want to say it released at Sundance originally.
Yeah.
It was Sundance or TIFF or one of those.
One of those.
Yeah, and it got a really good kind of reception there, and it went to a limited release, small theater run. But when they released the trailer for it, there was such a huge outcry in a positive way that they decided to do a wide release on it.
Yeah.
So they didn't specify how many theaters, but I would imagine it probably went from a couple hundred to maybe 1,000 or something like that.
I guess because of the trailer going viral, I thought it was already like being slated as a wide release.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell,
Yeah.
But they basically think, oh, we got something good, so let's get it out there.
Very original concept.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever heard of a horror story through the perspective of a pet.
Yeah, no, I haven't either. I mean, they had the one that was the ghost story from the perspective of the presence, just called Presence, Soderbergh's Presence.
And then a ghost story, I guess, would
a little bit from the perspective of the ghost.
Yeah.
From a ghost story. But yeah, it's really interesting. And they said that search results for does the dog die in Good Boy skyrocketed like 10,000%.
I gotta know.
Yeah, exactly. But that website used to be, in my opinion, a valid website, doesthedogdie.com.
Yeah.
And now there's so many goddamn triggers on there that it's like, does somebody see a worm? Does somebody use a ethnic slur? Does somebody, is somebody mean to their children? It's like there's so many triggers in there that you almost have to see all of them. You can't just filter out to the ones you care about.
I don't understand like how no, actually I take that back. I almost said something hypocritical. Because every time I see a cat die on screen or someone is mean-spirited towards a cat,
You're
like
right.
it brings a rage out in me that is I can only describe as Hulk-like.
Okay.
Takes a lot of anytime I see someone
But not a dog?
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
you have toxoplasmosis, my friend.
I know I do. I'm riddled with it.
It's in my bones.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't really like dogs anyway, so
Yeah, okay.
except for Sam.
Oh, yeah, Sam's
Sam
great.
is like
what about Nova when she was with us?
Yeah, of course.
Nova was great.
I didn't even consider her a dog though.
She's more of a pony.
She's just more of like
A creature.
like a human in dog form.
Yeah, that was for those who don't know, Nova was my Great Dane that passed away a couple years ago. So you do like dogs, you just don't like some dogs.
Most.
I saw Jamie's new dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cute little guy.
Yeah, cute little fuzzball.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up, Henry Cavill has injured himself training for the new Highlander movie, which I completely forgot he was in the new Highlander movie.
I forgot they were making one.
I haven't seen the original. I would like to see it, but I'll wait.
Oh, you haven't?
I'd like to see it.
pretty good.
I'll wait until this new one comes out.
Why?
I can watch both back to back.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, he's injured himself. Doesn't really say too much about the injury itself. It says it was just a result of training, and they're pushing back the actual production until early next year.
They didn't describe the injury because it probably happened to his dick.
Probably.
Probably broke his
Most
dick
likely.
on set.
Dicks and a half.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, so next up, a record-breaking run of movies for Warner Brothers Studios. This is the first time it's ever happened that Warner Brothers has premiered 7 movies in a row that debuted over $40 million on their opening weekend. I thought that was kind of interesting.
7 movies?
7 movies in a row.
What were the movies?
So let's see here. Okay, baby, through the turn. Here we go. Okay, so Sinners, 48 million. Final Destination Bloodlines, 51.6 million. F1 the movie, 57 million. Superman, 125 million. Zach Krieger's Weapons, 43.5 million. And
2 more.
Where are the other 2? Oh, Conjuring Last Rites. That is 83 million. And what is the last one? It's not telling me. Terrible fact. They says that this follows a disappointing year in 2024 for Joker Folie à Deux and Mickey 17. Alto Knights was also one that flopped as well. Oh, a Minecraft movie. That was the first one, 162 million. So yeah,
They only made 162? I thought
that's opening weekend. That's opening weekend. That's insane
that
for
is-
one weekend.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
All those children were ready using their parents.
I think it was a little bit too late to release the Minecraft movie. They should have released it at the height of its popularity. You know, imagine the numbers it would do then.
It is still at the height of. It's still the most popular game in the world.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's crazy. I played Minecraft with my 11-year-old nephew sometimes. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what Minecraft movie actually made. Oh, it's just short of $1 billion. $957,800,000 right now.
Wow.
Holy shit! You do a re-release, they're gonna break $1 billion.
Well, it was a good year for WB, I guess.
That is, yeah.
I
when
mean-
are they gonna condemn Israel?
That's a great point.
Yeah, exactly.
They're only skating on their the Batman affection that I have for them.
Yeah. So,
I don't know. That sentence didn't make it. So I don't know what I was saying.
so yeah, that's everything I got. You ready for some stream picks?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Movies.
Brucey.
Watch a movie?
Yes, I do.
Disney Plus. Oh, HBO Max.
If I don't get the pick, show's over.
I have grown accustomed to Hulu Plus.
Amazon Prime.
I like Netflix.
You found it.
Streaming picks. Movies that we watched on our streaming services this week that you can watch on yours too. Tyler, what do you got?
I got 2 picks
All
this
right.
week, and 2 movies I haven't seen, so they're not rewatches or anything.
Oh, exciting.
First one, I'm going to go from worst to best.
Okay.
First one, Friendship with Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd.
Oh, not a fan?
No, let me just pull up my Letterboxd review, see what my thoughts were on September 7th. I gave it 2 stars.
Mm-hmm.
While I love the comedy of Tim Robinson and I wish Paul Rudd was my uncle, this movie overstayed its welcome. There is a good idea there for a sketch, but not a full-length film. I did laugh, but it was pretty stale overall. Yeah, I agree with you, Tyler.
Congratulations.
I thought it was the on paper the idea is funny. And I think what Tim Robinson perfected in his style of comedy is the short form type of comedy where like he has an absurdist style of comedy that doesn't build up to like a climax of a joke or a punchline, I guess. It just you're in.
It's immediately the punchline.
It's immediate. Okay. So that works great in like a 4 to 7 minute sketch.
Okay.
And with the story that he wrote for Friendship, that would have been a great even 10 minutes. Like I'll be generous in 15 minutes. If it was like a 15-minute small short thing, that would have been fine. And it would have hit all the points, and it would be just as funny as I Think You Should Leave and Detroiters. But were it to be, I think it was like almost a 2-hour movie.
Okay.
Or I think it was an hour and a half. I think it was an hour and a half, but it felt like 2 hours.
Okay.
There is funny scenes. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I just think that the story doesn't justify a full length film.
Okay.
So it's funny, and I think
what's your favorite part?
When he takes his wife to the sewers and she gets lost.
You like that whole subplot or just that scene?
That whole subplot was hilarious. That was my favorite part of the movies, when the wife gets lost in the sewers.
Nice.
It was so great. I think him and Paul Rudd really have great chemistry on screen. And again, great idea on paper. I think it just should have been condensed to like 15-20 minutes, and then it would have been a lot more potent. But yeah, so I don't think I'll be revisiting the movie. I'll watch clips from the movie though.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay, that's fair.
And then that is streaming on HBO Max. I was privileged enough to watch it at my parents' house while they were away getting getting the new dog. And then my second, I should have pulled it up.
Hold on. Where am I?
Yeah. My second streaming pick, which is streaming on Amazon Prime, is Sunshine Cleaning. This is 2008, starring Amy Adams and Emily Blunt. This movie really hit me in a good way. So it's Amy Adams. She plays a woman who's more or less our age as a house cleaner, but she's going to night classes to become a real estate agent. And she is the mistress of a detective. For this detective is like, screwing around with her while he's married and has a family. And he suggests the idea like, you should be really, I saw these crime scene cleaners and they're making a lot of money. You should think about getting into that.
I would do that for work.
It's really gnarly.
I would have no problem with that.
I mean, I wouldn't either, but. And then Emily Blunt, she's kind of plays the, didn't leave the nest, can't keep a job, kind of a
adult fuck up,
kind of a loser.
Okay. Emily Blunt is like Charlize Theron in Young Adult.
I mean, yeah, definitely not. But
okay.
She is, but shit. Oh man, she is a fox in this movie though.
Blunt.
Mm-hmm. And so anyways, she goes and pulls and does the dive into crime scene cleaning business. And when she rallies her sister to help her do it. And, obviously there's like montages of them not knowing how to clean, like they don't have the proper cleaning like supplies and stuff. And while you're watching the movie, because I considered that as a career option before. And while you're watching the movie, and if you know anything about crime scene cleaning, is like you need like certifications, like you need PPE, like you need like industrial grade cleaning stuff, and they're just using like household products and like wrapping flannel t-shirts over their faces.
Oh, God, that's gnarly.
And so like people are like, so
people who don't know, PPE is personal protective equipment.
Yeah. And so as the audience, like if you have like 1 ounce of intelligence, like you're thinking this doesn't seem right. Like why aren't they addressing like they need all this stuff? Well, they do address it later on as the movie progresses, which it was kind of like a sigh of relief, because if the movie had gone on with ignoring that you need licensing and like training and stuff like that, I would have been like, this is so stupid.
Yeah.
But they do address it because they overhear so they have the supplier that they go to, and they overhear a conversation that another crime scene cleaner is like saying like, yeah, this one company has been poaching my jobs and they were only getting paid $500, like basically undercutting. Yeah. And so once they heard that, the guy like gave the girls a couple of binders on like what you need, like what certifications you need and equipment and stuff. And so then they start doing it, and then it sort of ends with the house burning down.
Hey, don't spoil it for everybody. People want to watch this movie.
This movie came out in 2008.
It doesn't matter.
Anyways,
you said it affected you positively. Like what about it was so good?
I think it was very realistic in terms of acting. I mean, them playing people that are like my age, like kind of like in that like weird sort of in between of like getting more mature, but still
my friend, you're a grown ass adult.
Having a youthful disposition to them.
Okay.
And so it's like navigating through that time period I really related to. And
I love that they were playing people just like me, like 19, 21-year-old.
No, they looked like they
full
were
life ahead of us.
They
youthful, full of piss and vinegar.
They looked like they looked like our age.
Okay.
So yeah, it was a really good movie, and I came out of there feeling like this is a movie that I could revisit.
Nice. I've heard good things about it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
The concept sounds fun to me.
It is.
People who have no business getting into that business.
Yeah. And I mean, and if you're considering a career in crime scene cleaning, it's not just cleaning up crime scenes. Like you're cleaning hoarder houses and other disgusting things that the human body can project out into the world. As long as I could have my respirator, I'm fine. Because it blocks out all the smells pretty much. Yeah, or you get like the peppermint thing that you can put under your nose, like in Silence of the Lambs when they're examining the body. Hey, your madre's in the chat. Hi, Jamie. Yes, I see. The Ugly Truth, UGLEE. For the text, Tyler. Ugly Truth podcast. Go check it out. Yeah, you better be sorry. Hey, that's your mother. I'm just kidding. That's your mother. And easy. I think. I think that's it. I've been watching a lot of Tires, the show Tires. I've heard that's good. I'm rewatching it again. God damn it, it's so funny. It's so funny. Like Shane Gillis, has grown to me as one of my favorite comedians. You know what I like about him is that everybody thinks he's like a MAGA, total like complete right winger. Why would they think that? Just because he's not afraid to joke about things, he doesn't make like other ethnicities or marginalized groups the butt of the joke, but he will talk about it openly. Yeah. He'll work some of that stuff into jokes. Where most of the time, if you mention
the handicapped community or other ethnicities or whatever in your joke, it's basically punching down to them or whatever. He doesn't do that. He's just incorporates it into his stand up.
Yeah.
So then he goes on all these right wing podcasts with all these other comedians, and they try to joke like that, and he's like, "Why is that funny?"
Yeah.
Oh, is the joke that the guy's got Down syndrome? Is that what's funny? And everyone just like kills the mood.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, he does associate himself with a bunch of right-leaning people, which I think
He looks like one of those guys.
I think that's where he gets his material, is hanging around those people.
Probably making fun of them.
Yeah, like
he's the undercover.
yeah, it's great stuff. So yeah,
Your mom says, "Hey, I made you."
gross.
Hey.
That's all I got.
Okay. All right, so I have some good streaming picks for this week. Besides the movie of the week, Deadly Spawn, which is I'd say it was a great movie pick.
Yeah.
I went to the Crest with Joseph and the girls. It was a girl trip. We were dragged along to go see Twilight Saga: New Moon, the second in the Twilight series.
Oh,
at the fucking Crest. And I thought,
this is where I would say where was my invite, but I'm glad I did not get invited.
I thought for one moment, oh, Tyler should be here. There are so many goth chicks here. He would be drooling over in the lobby.
Oh, I already have a love.
Oh, yes. And is she goth?
Yeah. Spirit.
Okay. But we watched it, and it was actually a really fun experience to watch in theater, because those historic theaters, like the Crest is a historic theater, old school.
Yeah, the chairs are a pain in the ass.
High auditorium, terrible comfort level on the chairs.
Yeah,
it's an old school little concession stand. It's nothing special. The screen is small. The sound system's okay.
You said this was at the Crest.
The Crest, yeah. And but
it looks cool in there.
It's very cool. I mean, it's a vibe for sure.
Yeah.
You're not there to watch the movie. You're there for the experience of seeing it in theaters with other people. So you're kind of encouraged to joke along and laugh along and hoot and holler throughout the movie.
Right.
Depending on what the movie is. I saw Aliens there years ago. Phenomenal. Great movie.
I think, did we go together?
We might have.
I think we did.
And when Bill Paxton's saying, "Game over, man, game over," everyone's laughing and clapping and stuff. And then when she says, "Get away from her, you bitch."
Yeah.
Pandemonium.
Yeah.
The entire theater, pandemonium.
Yeah, that's mostly the vibe with all those legacy
Correct.
movies.
So for this one, Twilight Saga: New Moon, the first scene when Bella's dad, the police officer, comes onto screen, all these horny goth chicks are like, "Woo, Charlie! Woo!"
Charlie.
Yeah, clapping like maniacs. Every time a vampire takes their shirt off and there's jorts, they just are going crazy. It was a lot of fun. Really a lot of fun.
Cool.
Yeah. So, anyways.
So you watched Twilight.
Twilight Saga: New Moon, the second one. When I agreed to it, I thought it was the first one. And I'm like, oh, cool. I can see the baseball scene in the theaters. It wasn't even that one. All right. So I'm going to go worst to first. In the spirit of B movie September, I watched a proper B movie. Mm-hmm. And suspiciously noticed that it wasn't on your streaming pick list, Tyler. Crackcoon.
Oh, yeah. I meant to tell you I didn't watch it.
I'm finding out now.
No.
I suggested it specifically because I know all you have is Amazon Prime.
I actually don't have Amazon Prime anymore.
What the fuck? If you work for Amazon, you get it for free.
Nice.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't think so.
Probably not. So anyways, I watched Crackcoon.
Yeah.
Like a raccoon on crack from 2023. This movie's not good, but it is very fun.
Okay.
So obviously this spawned after the idea of Cocaine Bear and, methamphetamine shark or whatever. It's
There's
like
an actual shark movie with methamphetamine involved?
I don't know.
Oh.
Who knows? Speed Shark or whatever it's called.
Speech.
And it's like an animal finds drugs and does the drugs and starts killing people. That's the concept of all these movies.
Right.
And Crackcoon there's really fun parts because the raccoon, when it goes insane, when it eats the crack, it's special, like super crack that's orange.
Military grade.
Yeah, it's an orange crack, and when people smoke the crack, they like bleed orange gelatin out of their eyes, or it's like almost like marmalade or something like that, and it spews out of their mouth, and they just go in like PCP rage and start killing anyone around them. And these drug dealer are getting pulled over by a cop. He throws his bag out the window, and the Crackcoon comes up and eats like the crack. And then when they go to find the bag to get their crack later,
empty.
they see the crazed raccoon with the orange eyes.
Yeah.
And it starts killing indiscriminately. That was fun. And the puppet of the raccoon is so ridiculous. It's so shitty in a fun way. Not like they weren't trying, but it was just very clearly very DIY.
Yeah.
And the people they had playing a lot of these like drug addicts looked like legit drug addicts. Like a couple of the guys just didn't have any teeth in their head whatsoever. And then the ones that weren't legitimate drug addicts that were playing like the drug dealers were trying really hard to be cool, and it was not cool. It was one of the worst acting performances I've ever seen. The positives about this is that there's a lot of great fun kills. They do some good fun gore, very DIY gore, but it is fun. Like there's a point where, spoiler alert, they kill the Crackcoon, and she shoots him with a shotgun, and his head explodes, and the gore of that puppet's head exploding was really fun. And then the character who shoots the Crackcoon, she is blasted with a hose of blood that looks like someone was literally like 6 inches off screen threw a bucket of blood on her. It was, and then immediately followed up with a high pressure hose of blood just misting on her face.
Nice.
That was really fun. The bad things was that there's three actresses in this at least that are like wannabe porn stars they're really like, oh my gosh, maybe I'll just wait for you to come over and I'll get naked. And then they're just like hanging around with their like tits hanging out, walking around, and
Nice.
very in an annoying way. It was
that annoying?
You'll have to watch it and find out. It's annoying.
I don't know, man.
And there's the sex scene. The first time you're like, oh, there's nudity in this. There's a sex scene between two of the characters. One of the most insufferable characters I've ever met in my life, this guy, and then his goth girlfriend. And in the sex scene, she's on all fours, 100% naked.
Nice.
Easy. Your mother's watching, you know. She's still here.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. Can't on my drops.
Doesn't
today.
take away the fact that a goth girl on all fours is hot.
Yeah, so she's on all fours.
Nice. Go on.
And the guy's behind her, right?
Now you're talking.
It's like doggy style, as they say. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
His underwear's on still.
Oh. Maybe he just likes the idea of it, but...
No,
Or is he a never nude?
No, they're clearly pretending like they're having sex. And this poor woman, actress,
This poor
100% nude. Wide shot too. No like creative cuts, no covering up. And it's a pretty long take, and the guy's over there in his fucking boxer briefs.
Yeah,
like pretending like he's having sex from behind.
Yeah, he pulls his bird out the window.
No, you see him back off because he's like, hold on, I go to the bathroom. Underwear's fully on. No dick, no schlong out.
Yeah.
I just
Sounds
feel like
he doesn't want to commit.
That's what I'm saying. Commit, boy. So that was annoying. And that was annoying. But ultimately, it was like, you kind of know what you're getting with a movie titled Crackcoon.
Yeah.
Like 1.5 star D, maybe a D plus at the most.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been much worse, but it was definitely, it's like, it lost me. And then there's some
with the title like that,
there's some poop jokes in there I didn't appreciate either.
All right.
So it's streaming on Amazon Prime. Let me see if it's streaming anywhere else. The fuck is this layout? Yeah, Amazon Prime, Fubo, Roku, Hoopla, Pluto, and Arrow. All right, next up. Next best movie is one we covered on the show, and I'm not going to revisit it again, but just to say that it is streaming right now. It's Suspiria 2018, Luca Guadagnino's remake of the Dario Argento classic.
Yeah, I love this movie.
Yeah, streaming on Amazon Prime, still holds up.
Yeah.
And I forgot it was Dakota Johnson who's the lead.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, why does that chick look familiar?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up, Angry Otter? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, that movie was so good. I've watched it like 3 times.
Yeah, it's not anything like I expected a remake of Suspiria to be, and I think that's good.
Yeah.
So we've talked about it, at length on the show before. If you want to find that, go look at the old episodes. So I won't do it again. But it is streaming on Amazon Prime. I think that's worth talking about.
I think it was distributed by Amazon Prime. I think it's always streaming there.
I think so. I think you're right. Maybe.
I think it's always on there.
It's always on, like Denny's, always open.
Yep.
Next up, streaming on, let's see where this is streaming. Also Amazon Prime. Oh, wow. The Bikeriders from 2024. So this is a Jeff Nichols movie. Are you familiar with Jeff Nichols?
Yeah, me and Jeff go way back.
Okay. So he's made a number of really interesting movies. He did Take Shelter, the Michael Shannon movie, where he's like prophesizing that there's going to be a storm coming and you all need to, get in your bunkers or whatever.
I don't think I heard of that one before.
Midnight Special. It's the one with the kids got kind of special powers. Mud with Matthew McConaughey. And there's some other ones too that I haven't seen, like Loving from 2016. But most recently is The Bikeriders from 2024. Heard anything about this movie?
No.
Austin Butler is in it. Who else? Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's in it. And what is the woman's name? Jodie Comer. Yeah, I didn't recognize her at all. Michael Shannon's got a moderate-sized part. Mike Faced, Boyd Holbrook, who's great. There is a lot of people you would recognize in this, and other people that you're like, I feel like they look familiar. And I looked him up, and I couldn't tell anything he's been in. It's set in mid-60s, mid-60s, maybe early 60s.
Uh-huh.
And it's in Chicago. And this is told from the perspective of a documentary bookmaker who is interviewing people from this motorcycle club in Chicago in the 60s. And the fictional...
Oh, I've heard about this movie.
Yeah, the fictional club is called the Vandals. In the real world, they were something else, but when he made it into the book, they used the real photos and real interviews from the people. So he's basically like tape recording audio of these guys and photoing them. So
sorry to cut you off. They're basically telling the story of how Hunter S. Thompson wrote the Hell's Angels book.
This is a different book. I'm sure maybe Hunter S. Thompson also had a book similar to that.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds exactly, because Hunter S. Thompson hung out with Hell's Angels for a period of time and then wrote a book in the mid-60s about the motorcycle club. Yeah, it's like one of his more famous books.
Okay, let's see. Hell's Angels, a book, The Strange and Terrible Saga of the Outlaw Motorcycle Gangs, is a book written by Hunter S. Thompson, published in 1967. So this other book was published 4 years before that, in 63.
Is this is this...
The movie is based off of the real book that was made.
Got it.
Yeah. So similar to what that happened, but this happened 4 years before.
Okay. I thought it was all fiction.
No. Okay. This is a retelling of that, but they just changed the name of the gang to the Vandals. I don't know what the original gang was called. But this is it's interesting because most of the people who I heard who didn't like this complained that the accents are ridiculous. But it's Chicago.
Yeah.
And it's old-timey Chicago, so the accents are even more ridiculous and over the top.
Yeah.
And Tom Hardy loves himself a goofy accent. He's got Legend, where he plays the twins, the British twins. Mm-hmm. He's got Bane from Dark Knight Rises. Mm-hmm. And the Bikeriders. And his accent is goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
All of their accents are pretty goofy as fuck, except for Austin Butler.
What was that one movie where he plays like a gangster? Tom Hardy has like kind of like a weird accent. Can't remember.
Lawless?
Maybe.
The one where the brothers are invincible and he gets his throat slit?
I think so.
And I don't know. Survives it with Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah,
that's Lawless.
I
think so.
But yeah.
Anyways, I loved this movie a lot. That was great. I think it was getting middling reviews from a lot of people. Like the highest number rating is on Letterboxd is 3.5, followed by a 3-star. This is like a 4.5 star movie.
Wow.
Like right now it's a 4-star movie, but it could go up. Angry Otter says Lawless. I'm right, but those are Angry Otter's great uncles.
What?
That's cool.
That's awesome.
I want to see the birth certificate. God damn it!
I want to see photos.
Also, no, I haven't started taking it. I have it sitting on my on my entertainment center waiting for Brianna to basically be down to start a new series. We don't. Yeah, Michael lent me a series called Taken. It's like a UFO abduction series that Steven Spielberg produced or something like that.
Oh.
Super exciting. I can't wait to watch it, but we don't watch that many series, and when we do, we're going to watch them together. So it's like a group effort to start those things. So, anyways, Bikeriders, phenomenal. I thought it was really good. It's a total vibe movie. It just drips with like this really cool old school appeal. And I don't know anything about the motorcycle world, but I do know a lot of stuff about like the old school car world and car shows in general. And this is a great car movie. A lot of cool classic cars in here. And at one point they kind of crash a car meet, and seeing all those like what people considered cool cars back then versus like just a regular run of the mill car. And there were some incontinuities, things that I didn't quite agree with, as far as, some guy pulls up in his 1953 Chevy pickup and the paint job on it was like, nah, that paint job wouldn't happen back then. Also, that grill only comes in chrome. It never came in black, and it was clearly like a good factory black.
Yeah.
Anyways, little stuff like that. It was a nitpicky, but for the most part, it was a great car movie, great acting movie, great accent movie.
Yeah, I've been meaning to check that movie out. I didn't know it was called We Ride Bikes.
It's not.
Oh.
It's called The Bikeriders.
Oh, The Bikeriders.
Where did you get that from?
I don't know.
We Ride Bikes?
I don't know why I thought that.
Pull the tape back. Maybe I said We Ride Bikes. I don't know.
Oh, that's stupid.
All right, next up. 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. Finally caught up with this one. Martin McDonagh, who has done Banshees of Inisherin, In Bruges, 7 Psychopaths. Love him. He's great. All the stuff I've seen from him is great. And this is no different. This is like a 4.5 star movie. It's really good. It's Frances McDormand, Woody Harrelson, Sam Rockwell, Lucas Hedges, Caleb Landry Jones, Peter Dinklage, John Hawkes, Samara Weaving. This is do you know the plot of this?
No.
Frances McDormand's daughter was raped and killed and burned to death.
Ew.
Yeah, terrible killing in this town, Ebbing, Missouri. And she lives out there, and the police basically don't do anything. Whether or not it's an intentional thing because they're just inept, or if it's like this case in particular just doesn't have any clues to follow up on, whatever it may be, they just don't do anything. And she basically buys ad space on these 3 billboards on this like remote road kind of on the outside of town that says something along the lines of,
who killed me?
It was like raped and killed while dying, body burned to death, or body burned, no suspects. Why is that? Sheriff Bill Willoughby, and like 3 in a row, like that. And obviously that stirs up a huge commotion. And Woody Harrelson is the sheriff. Sam Rockwell is his like deputy lieutenant or whatever, one of his like deputies. And there's a great character arc with Sam Rockwell that I wasn't expecting, because he's a real dope. He's racist. Almost everybody in town's racist. It's Missouri. And I don't think this is I'm pretty sure it's modern day. If it's a period piece, it couldn't be more than like 10, 15 years in the past. But it basically just stirs up a bunch of shit. And some people are trying to silence her. Some people are trying to say that it's illegal what she's putting up there because you can't put raped, in public, something like that.
Sounds like the South.
Yeah, it's like, so, but it also causes the police department to reopen the case and maybe do some solving.
Oh, I think we should.
Let's solve this so we can get this shit off, But it's a complex movie, which is like almost all Martin McDonagh movies. It's like you don't get a clear protagonist and a clear antagonist because you get to know who the sheriff is, and there are things that you don't like about him, and there are things you really do like about him. And then he has some sympathy that he garners from you because of his station in life. And Sam Rockwell, being the racist asshole that he is, obviously garners no sympathy. But then things happen throughout the story, and you're like, okay, now I kind of like him. So really complex movie emotionally, and great. Yeah. And Michael co-ops on it. He says,
what was it called again?
3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. And this is streaming on, let me check Just Watch here. This one I guess we rented. It's a $4 rental. There was a scene in this that was like a monologue of Frances McDormand addressing a pastor who comes to her house to basically ask her to take the billboards down. And she says something along the lines of, gangs, when someone joins a gang and their gang kills an innocent person in the street, the person that's in the gang, whether they pull the trigger or not, are implicated in that because they chose to join that gang.
Yeah.
Essentially something like that. And she basically says, you chose to join a gang too when you joined the church. And
that's cold.
Yeah. And while you're upstairs praying to your God and your gang members downstairs fucking an altar boy, you're complicit in that crime too. So how about you get the fuck out of my house? And you're like, damn, hell yeah. Something along those lines.
Just verbally bitch slap that
man. And it's Frances McDormand, who's phenomenal. So really good movie. I would seek it out. It's worth a $4 medal.
Cool.
Okay. And then lastly, best of the week. Almost a perfect movie for me. Couple very small things that I laughed at that I wasn't supposed to laugh at. Other than that, really, really great movie. This is called Your Name, period. It has a period at the end of the sentence. I say that specifically because I love trivia where you can basically movies that have punctuation in the title.
I heard that. I heard about this movie.
Yeah, it's Makoto Shinkai is the director who did Suzume, Weathering with You, Garden of the Woods, 5 centimeters per second. A lot of the movies that this person has made are considered like masterpieces. Suzume, I still haven't seen that. I really want to now. Something about a magical door or something like that. So Your Name, here's the synopsis. High schoolers Mitsuha and Taki are complete strangers living separate lives, but one night they suddenly switch places. Mitsuha wakes up in Taki's body and he in hers. This bizarre occurrence continues to happen randomly, and the two must adjust their lives around each other. So one of them lives in this rural town, kind of way out in the middle of nowhere, Japan, and one of them lives in Tokyo. Mm-hmm. And they find each other waking up in each other's bodies from time to time. It's like sometimes it's every other night, sometimes it's once a week.
Yeah, it can be annoying to do that sometimes.
Yeah, so the first half of the movie is basically them trying to figure out how to deal with that and how they can talk to each other. They're like writing their name on their hand. Who are you or whatever.
That's an interesting concept.
Yeah, or writing diary entries about what they did that day so they know the next day. Hey, I went to work and things went bad because I don't know how to be a server or whatever. Or, by the way, sorry, I spent all your money because we don't have cafes back home in my country town. So
man.
So it was really, that part was fun and kind of interesting and stuff. And playing with the concept of like, well, once you're back in your body, do you remember being in the other person's body or not? Or you're just trying to basically recover your own memories that have been lost from the time that you were outside of your body. Also in that small town, Mitsuha, she is part of a family lineage of people who make these wound twine. It's like ribbons that are like braided together to make this sort of cord, colorful cord. And they basically say, each piece of the braid represents a part of you. And when you and part of the people in your life, this color represents the town you live in. This color represents the nature around you. This color represents your family or whatever. And as you braid them together, you create this cord, this stronger cord that becomes more resilient and more powerful and can resist more strength, more things. And they are inseparable. Once you wind them together, they cannot be unwound, basically. And there's this whole pageantry behind it and this dance and sort of thing that they do for the town. And she's a teenage girl getting ready to graduate high school and wants to go to Tokyo and all this kind of stuff. And she's kind of grappling with the idea of, man, I don't want to do this. It's kind of embarrassing. People from school are making fun of me because I'm like this traditional dancer and I have dance in front of the town. And they make this rice wine, this sake, out of chewing up cooked rice and then spitting it into a box and letting that ferment. And they say that's the original, oldest type of sake. It's a special name for it.
Spit wine, as they call it.
Yeah, spit wine, basically. Because it's like once you chew it up, it becomes emulsified or whatever, and then it can ferment. And that comes into play later on in the movie, that type of wine. It's really interesting. And there's a whole second part of the movie that I won't even mention what it is because I didn't know anything about the movie going in. I just knew it was great. And it was high recommend. I'm like, we got some time. And Brianna's looked like it could probably be a sad movie. And she was down for a sad movie. So we watched it and it blew me away.
That's cool.
The story blew me away. The animation is gorgeous. People talk about Miyazaki movies or
it's an animated movie.
Yeah, it's an animated Japanese movie. And people talk about Miyazaki, or what was the other one? I think it's called let me see, Wolf Children. Yeah, 2012. Who's that director? Let's see here. I want to give this person credit because they also make beautiful movies. Mamoru Hosoda, also gorgeous animation in their movies. But this movie constantly cuts back to like just shots of nature, shots of Tokyo in the distance, and it's clearly like a beautifully hand painted background with another also intricately painted foreground, and they're shifting past each other, and you're like, it's pure art.
Yeah,
pure art. And on top of it, it's a phenomenal story, and on top of it, it's very unique, and on top of it, it's very satisfying too.
Yeah.
So it's a high recommend. I would tell everybody should watch this movie, and it is streaming on HBO Max.
Nice.
Yes. So that came out it came out in 2016, actually. I'm sorry. I thought it was a recent one, but that's Suzumi, I think. So anyways, that's Your Name streaming on HBO Max.
Sweet.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Okay. So thank you to our cool ass yard duties over on Patreon. That's Javier, Heather, Michael, Michael and Chris. And Michael's in the chat. What's up, buddy? Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining in the chat. If you're listening to this right now and you want to talk back to us or give your own streaming picks and recommendations, hop in the chat. We stream live every Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Pacific time. All right. Until next time. Thank you for joining us as we gab and chatter, and we talk about movie news and all the fun streaming picks of the week. Follow us later on today if you're on the live stream as we review, what is it?
The Deadly Spawn.
That's it, Deadly Spawn. Second movie for a B-movie September.
Yeah.
Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/MCFC podcast, and send us an email, mcfcpodcast@gmail.com.
And follow us on Instagram at Middle Class Film Class and on TikTok at Middle Class Film Class.
That's right. We will see you later on today or later on in the week. See you next time.
See ya. Because it probably happened to his dick.
Probably.
Class dismissed.
I gotta get out of here.
The bell doesn't dismiss you. I dismiss you.
You're free to go.
See you next week.
See you later.
See you later.
That's a wrap.
Great show.